What is up, guys? Wraith here, Great Bearded Gaming Society. We're back at it in Oasis. For right now, we're just kind of grinding on some little stuff. There's a couple people here and there. I mean, I think there's quite a few people. I think some of them were just passing through, but we've thrown up the LFG flag. We'll see if we get any bites this evening. In the meantime, we'll slug it out here with some of the little blue guys we can handle on our own, and see if we get any bites on this looking for group action. We'll shout out here, and actually for that matter, let's 14 monk looking for group. We'll see if we have any takers, and we'll go from there. So stick around, guys, and we'll check back in here in a minute, hopefully with some group action. Could be in trouble here, gang. Could be in trouble. We got spotted, but we got poisoned really fast and in a hurry. The poison's gonna get us, I think. Somebody rooted it for us. We're trying to run. We gotta hope. Let's see if we can bind wound. Because we're the poison has run its course. We have 25 hit points left. Oh, if somebody had rooted that thing, we would have been roadkill. Oh, oh, good times. Good times. So checking back in after our harrowing experience. Oh man. So basically, we went after one of the spiders who poisoned us just immediately. We also have to pay very close attention because they keep kind of pushing us back, so we're actually out of melee range and we're not quite paying attention close enough. If we get right in here, we'll see something. Oh, you're out of range. We got like 3 hits for a few seconds, but I got distracted because in the main chat area, somebody was like, Great Bearded Gaming Society in the house. So I'm like, oh sweet. I'm trying to talk to somebody. I'm getting bubbled by a spider. So thankfully they were close enough to save us. The thing was rooted, so we could back off, and they nuked it for us. So shout outs to Throttle's Lover for saving us, because that would have been our bacon had that not happened. It's also been nice enough to give us haste buff a couple of times when we get close enough. Now we're not having quite as much luck as I was hoping for in the group department, sadly. So we've called it a few times. We've running around. We'll give it a little while longer, because we're somewhat inching up on 15 ourselves anyway. But we'll go a little while longer tonight. If we really don't get any bites, then we will check back tomorrow maybe and see what happens. I'm kind of wondering if one of the groups may be getting a power level or something, just because there's a quite large shaman down. Well, there was. I don't know if he's still there, but at least for a little while, at least I think somebody was actually getting a babysitter down there. But we shall see how it goes. Like I said, I'm still holding out for the best, but if not, like I said, we will try back another time and keep this thing rolling. Like I said, this guy right here is kind of trying to go toe-to-toe with us. We squeeze it out at the end here, but hey, if nothing else, we get some bind wound skill. There we go. Alright. So we'll go over here. I'm not even worried about looting the little gator meats. It doesn't sell for anything. So we'll come over here, dodge the stupid puma, who won't attack us while we're standing up, but then as soon as it catches us sitting down, we'll be all over us, irritating little things. And we will start to bind wound. But yeah, like I said, if we don't catch any action, we'll try back again tomorrow and see if we have any better luck. But hopefully I'm checking back in a little while with the group. Let's see what happens.
Alright gang, so we finally
Got our first offer at some groupage here. We're on the far side of the Spectre Island over here, right around where the orcs are. So not quite the busiest part of Orc Highway, but a somewhat safer spot of Orc Highway. Got invited over here to join a Shadow Knight who actually he ran off to go get a mage who was also looking for group. So we're hoping that hopefully between the three of us we can get a little something done. Either way, it's got to probably be a little better than taking out one gator at a time and then waiting to heal back up to full. So we shall see how it goes. Like I said, a couple times earlier, so we were trying to get some soloing. It was just a ton of unchecked sand giants earlier today. But we still did manage. I mean, as you see, we're knocking on the door to 15. So hopefully with this session, we get that wrapped up. The other kind of goofy thing we did actually is on the way over here, we sold what little bit of stuff that we had found, mostly some gems. And actually, we bought a cutthroat insignia ring off the vendor for like 2 plat. But at least with that, just a little bit more stats. We get 1 AC, 2 dex. So I mean, it's like a baby version of the ring that we really wanted. We're not going to give up, I think, on a jagged band. Next time I'm out kind of shopping, I'll probably still kind of look for one. But this will do for now. But yeah, the rain is finally going away. We can actually kind of see what we're doing a little bit. And there's our new mage joining the crew. So hopefully we'll be able to get a little something done. We'll definitely, I mean, like I said, 1 or 2 kills, we'll get the level at least. So if nothing else, we'll walk out of here, train up, and have some double attack action. But we'll see how the night goes, guys, and we will check back in here in just a little bit. Alright, gang. Might be a little bit of trouble here. We shall see. Alright, we got him taken care of. Now let me see if I can handle this because the tank is about dead. Alrighty then. Let's get some bind wound on this guy. So we got our level. We rocked pretty well into the level. The problem that we've really been having is we cannot find a healer for anything. We've got the group's got pretty good DPS, a pretty stout tank who's holding aggro really well. We just can't find a healer. So, maybe it's technically bending the slight rule of the challenge. Keep in mind, I can't buff myself, and I gave myself nothing. But Stink is camped out right about here. And I've been logging in and giving this guy regen, so we can at least keep something going. I mean, we've called out for a healer repeatedly. I've had no luck. I've been actually checking out, the channels as often as possible, just like Who All Cleric, looking for group, and just getting nothing. And we got one guy looking for group who's all the way over in South Carolina, who's our size, and there's a level 11 way over in Payneal. I mean, there's just, there's not much we're going to be able to do with this. And the Druids are no better. It's just level 60, and he's all the way in Dragon Necropolis. So, it is what it is. I wanted to kind of keep things moving. So I've been jumping back and forth and throwing some heals to this guy when we get low after a while and putting some regen on him so we could just kind of keep things going. The funny thing is, since I could give him I gave him so he could pull. But, yeah, it's been that kind of interesting night, guys. We went from, again, feast to famine. There was a ton of people on the other night, and we couldn't get a group, and there's like nobody on tonight. We got a group, and we can't find a healer. So it's one way or another. We just can't seem to win. But we're making progress. We're making progress. We're going to push through. We'll see how much experience we can get, and then we are going to go hit up town, get some training in. Let's get our DPS even higher when we start getting out some double attack. Min to 75. I hit it. Don't really need it, but I've been hitting it kind of here and there just to keep the skill going. I mean, on the skills front, we're actually doing pretty good. Our dual wield is nice and well over 100. We've got a pretty decent dodge going on. Our defense is not bad. Like I said, we've been solo enough to keep everything in a pretty good spot. Like I said, our round kick is still at 79. When on our Tiger Claw, we've got the 80. So I mean, most of our skills we've been doing, we haven't really messed with sneak. Maybe we need to play with sneak a little more often. But it's just one of the ones, since we still have that weird nothing stays here, right? Then it constantly falls off. Oh look, we're being sneaky. Sneaky. So maybe we just need to start hitting sneak randomly too, just to keep that skill going. But again, we'll see where it goes. Like I said, I think the plan, farm for just a little bit more, and then like I said, run to town, train. We're not making much in the money front, but we're not really trying to loot much either. I'm trying to keep the weight down so I don't really have to concern myself with it much. But, you know, again, we'll see how it goes. I'll check in, you know, probably one more time. And let everybody know kind of how we did towards the end of the night. Like I said, we haven't checked to see how long these fellas can stay. I'm somewhat running out of time this evening myself because we have a soccer game tomorrow, so I can't push it too late. But like I said, I'll check in one more time, and then we'll do a little wrap up. Stick around. We'll be right back. Alrighty, we have made it safely back to monkey territory, and it is time to learn double attack action. That in and of itself, I'm probably like, I was thinking about putting some other points into it, but I don't really think it'll be a value add. I think that's going to be the one that's going to kind of level on its own. This will be the one. 2 more levels, and we can play dead. Everything else is looking pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to try to dump any points, I don't think, anywhere else right now. I mean, well, I guess technically we can go doink doink. But and then just so we'll have even amount of points. There we go. We can sneak 10. But I think we're, like I said, we're in really good shape overall. We like I said, we got our level. We picked up about half a level after that. So I mean, there's a pretty good little group. And yes, like I said, it was kind of sneaky in the fact that I had to, in order to keep things rolling, you know, I did bring in my shaman, and I had my shaman standing nearby. Because if not, we would have never really gotten anywhere, unfortunately. It's just kind of how the night worked. Wow, somebody sold a green chain broadsword. Alrighty then. Well, we don't need that. We need some more of these. And one more. And then, of course, next time we go and take off, we will check on our, well, I mean, our stash of food still looks pretty good. So I think we're decent there. And then, bandages. Probably want to get some more bandages. Make sure we keep a good stash of those. 2 stacks. And then 12. All right. So basically, we are going to be all set to go back out adventuring again next time. And so we're gonna go ahead and call it for now. So we got quite a bit done. I'm pretty happy with what we got done. Like I said, we one little upgrade there, one upgrade here, which is nice, and now double attack, which should really help our DPS, I hope. Again, we'll see. It's one of the ones where we're just kind of let it work its way up on its own. The faster we can kill stuff, obviously, the better. 2 more until play dead, and then we can just make complete nuisances of ourselves doing stupid monkey things once we have some practice with it. But I think with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and call it there for this adventure. As always, if you like what we're doing, hey, please don't forget to like, comment, maybe drop a subscribe down below. We do love to hear from everybody when they reach out and chat with us. Again, you know, shout outs to Throttle's Lover for saving us in the Oasis and in talking us up for a little bit. Like I said, it's always pretty cool to meet somebody who's a friend of the channel. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay distant, stay in EverQuest, and we'll catch you next time. Good night, guys.